Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Magic Arena Run. Today we are going to be doing an episode on Historic All Access. This time it's basically no bans. Last time we had this event, it was absolutely no bans. It was actually quite bonkers. But this time around, they did have to ban a few cards because they pretty much the meta was pretty much solved while those three cards were around. So the cards that were banned, so we have Channel over here. This one was the main one. The ID. Pretty much turn 2 Channel into an Eldrazi pretty much got the ban. Usually what happened was turn 1 Thoughtseize to keep it safe, then you got the ban. Next there's the Demonic Shooter that is used to shooter this again. I'll just do this later. Shooter for the Channel or shooter for, usually it's shooter for Channel. It pretty much ensured that if you didn't get the Channel right away, you get it later.
1357.
No, 258.
Wait, kuya.
Paolo. Then finally, we have Tybalt's Trickery over here. This was the last card on the bat that was banned. Basically, this would have been the next best thing that would have happened if Channel was taken out. In fact, the first time around in No Banlist, this is what I pretty much ran. It was Channel and Tybalt's Trickery as redundancy for Channel. Those are the two cards I ran. I pretty much went with the straight Grow build. So that said, what are we running this time around? This time around, we're going to be taking a look at two cards that were pretty much banned right away when they were introduced. And also, I'm not liking that I have to scroll all the way down to find it. But here we go. This is our deck list. The two cards we're primarily running for this build is Blood Moon, non-basic lands or mountains, and Spreading Seas. Enchanted land becomes an island. Now that said, we have run into a few matchups where sometimes one of the two will brick, and we've randomly run into cases where opponent was running blue-red anyway. But for the most part, the idea of this one is we're punishing mana bases. We've seen decks that were going for the all colorless. So this one pretty much punished them for trying to go for Forsaken Monument, and whatnot. We also ran a few. We're also running 4 copies of Stone Rain and 4 copies of Cleansing Wildfire because a few decks are also very greedy. And for the most part, everything we're running so far is to enable that. 3 copies of Strike It Rich to hit our early Blood Moon or Stone Rain. 4 Ragavan is basically our other way of getting a quick treasure token. We have a few copies of Lightning Bolt, a few copies of Spikefield Hazard to get us there early. And just for insurance, we have a few copies of Memory Lapse. Cyclonic Rift is in the event that something actually does land and we do need to have a way out. Our main win con is literally just running Karn here. We have a few copies of a Braid but this is basically a flex pick. I can easily substitute this for more of this one. But the idea here is that we could use some extra removal. If we're able to hit with Karn, we'll get to that. Karn primarily Tormod's Crypt if our opponent's running a graveyard strategy. Grafdigger's Cage is also an alternate plan to that one. Liquid Metal Coating, if we're sure we can keep Karn up, we can use Liquid Metal Coating Karn combo to basically take out their lands. Key to the Archive random, pretty much just a way to hit a win con if we randomly can. Otherwise, it's Wormcoil Engine to stabilize, Cityscape Leveler, Portal to Phyrexia. There are many other options we can run for this one, but for the most part, we usually get concessions as soon as we lock them out of mana. There we go. I managed to get several wins very quickly last time. I don't know if the same is true this time. You kind of want to be on the play here, so yeah. We are missing our land denial, but we can't. But turn one Ragavan is quite good. Yeah, we'll run this one. The alternate plan is turn 1, then don't run this, then just dash Ragavan. We'll see. Yeah, most likely our opponent has a burn spell for this. Oh, Gilded Goose. Probably just run the braid here. Hit their Llanowar elves. I actually don't mind ramping using their mana, because this will try to see if we can hit the turn 4 Karn. It might also incentivize our opponent. Oh, they're just going Paradise Druid. So we can play Karn just to deny this one. I can try to hit with Ragavan, see if they'll we'll swing with Ragavan. Opponent probably blocks. No, they really need that mana, eh? So we're gonna try to... Oh, it's a Gristlebrand combo. Okay. Now I can just eat their food token right away. I'm trying to remember what's the main conceit for this. Yeah, let's just eat this one first. Now this one I can't really target them, so we're gonna pass. Natural Order, sacrifice. Oh, so that's their alternate plan. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm trying to see how the mana works, because we World Spine Worm. Okay, that's this is where I wish I kept a braid, because now I would have tried to go for that one. Let's see what we can hit there. Yeah, Spreading Seas kind of too late for this one at that matter. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna gun for Cityscape level. I could also go for Wormcoil Engine, but we probably want to just go. I could also go get Graph Digger's Cage, make sure they don't hit a second one. But I need to hit a win con first. And yeah, we'll deny the green. Okay, Otawara, we don't have a way to bounce it quite yet. We'll wait next turn. Okay, opponent might hit us, or they might go for Karn. Okay, they're gunning for us. They might have burn spells back to back, which would be an issue. Let's see if they have the 5 damage right away. They could also just Natural Order again, which, well, thankfully that is kind of why we went for this one. This is double green. Speaking of which, at least now I know Oliphant, Mountain Cycling, dig for a mountain. Sure. Yeah, please gain 1 life. Nice emergency hit. So what we can do here is we can spend our mana to bounce. Opponent might have a way to sacrifice it, which would make it annoying. We would have to deal with 3 tokens. Okay, opponent lets it go. Might as well reveal another artifact. So this is can't end cards in graveyards and libraries, but our opponent's going from hand, so that doesn't quite do it. We'll take the liquid metal coating. Okay, we hit the land. I guess I played right away. Why? Because why not? So We're gonna see if our opponent. Okay, they got the Fable. Token generation. Do they have a 1 mana follow up? Because if not, yeah, that's where Lightning Bolt comes in. We'll sack one token. And now time to start denying some mana. We can actually deny lots of mana this time. Now there is an argument for going after. Okay, that's our mana denial strat. So I have to be worried about a reanimator, but I don't think that's gonna happen here. Yeah, looks like, yep, we got them. I guess our opponent got really greedy with the World Spine Worm. Usually World Spine Worm is really good if you can get it in combination with Xenagos, God of Revels. You have to get the 1-2 punch. By itself, no. Yeah, it's a big threat, but I guess the reason they went for it is because of Natural Order. It has to be green. But, well, that's our 1 win. But let's see if we can get a few more along the way. We'll probably do about... How many games did I did a lot more games with Tibalt's Trickery because some of the games lasted really quickly. It's either I won quickly or I lost quickly. This time around, not so much. So, yeah. This time our opponent gets to go first, but we have to do this one. Let's force our opponent to have a bounce spell or a counter. Let's see if they have something for it. Fairy Mastermind. Yeah, they're gonna chump block. Yeah, I'm actually okay with letting them chump block. Because now we go for this one. Opponent seems to be running basics. Now let's see. Okay, they had another one. So yeah, I guess I'll just play Rag. Okay, if I play Ragavan, I don't get to hold. No, I'll play Ragavan because I have double Cyclonic Rift. Let's see if our opponent's actually running counters. Let's see. Fairy Mastermind, sure. Now, let's see. This is whenever opponent draws their second card each turn. Yeah, let's bounce it. So, opponent, yeah, they're hitting Utopia Sprawl, so still 4 green. Yeah, Blood Moon doesn't quite do... Ooh, Wilderness Wreck. Okay. So in this weird case, I'm surprised. I actually expected... Let's see if our opponent plays. Sure. Let's force them to have another one. No, they did not have another one. So we actually get the... Okay, we ate 11. Oh, they do have a non-basics. Okay. Mirex, Wilderness Wreck. Okay, but what are they going to do with all that mana? So they do get to make a lot of small tokens. So probably just make one. Untap again. Goose Mother would be a thing, but it looks like they're just going for tokens. Probably not gonna burn it out quite yet. Okay, there's a Spike Field Hazard. I guess getting Pitting Needle would be a good choice also. There's a memory lapse. Yeah, if we... Oh, wait. Now that shuts off their Mirex. That shuts off. Cultivate. Okay, getting basics. That's fine. Yeah, we can take one counter. Now the question is, what big mana spell do they have? They probably want to have a bounce effect now, or at least enchantment removal. And ooh, Nexus. Ah, it's a Nexus combo. It'll shuffle to their owner's library instead. So if it'll be put to a graveyard from anywhere, hold on. Let's do a double check. Exile. Okay, so it's just exiled. Let's get it out of the way. Utopia Sprawl, sure, does nothing. I would probably start considering an additional option here because right now it's literally just this Ragavan going through. Okay, so probably don't want this. I guess I do want the, okay, maybe don't want this. I'm okay with Stone Rain, but they have lots of mana that's kind of pointless. Yeah, let's just milk. Let's just put all three in the bottom. Okay, Strike it Rich, Spreading Seas is fine. And there, opponent concedes. Opponent was going for Nexus of Fate. That's probably the pinnacle of cards that were banned from the very begin. At the very beginning, though it took quite a while. Turns out our Blood Moon was useful, even if it was just for that one Mirex. Kind of got them that way. Let's get a few more games in. I'm pretty sure opponents are now going to start adding bounce effects so that they can take out the spread. Okay, so this time no Spreading Seas effects, but we do have Cleansing Wildfire into Stone Rain. We can buy time with that. We will most likely Maestro's Theater for an island. Unless our opponent leads with a Mana Dork, in which case we go Spikefield Hazard. Temple. We can be okay. We're okay with that now that we know it's not. We're pretty much okay with that now that we know that Tybal's Trickery is banned. Let's see what their 2-drop is. Ruby, Daring Tracker, Haste, sure. So we know they're running basics, so we probably just want to lightning. Probably just want the Lightning Bolts. Yeah, we're sniping Ruby because that's quite a bit of mana. We'll start going after their lands next turn. Between the probably we'll lead on Soul Rain. Start taking out a few of their basics. We may have to take a few hits along the way, but that's how it goes. I could have led on the Cleansing Wildfire, but we know they're running basics, so chances are they have So chances are they would hit 4 mana. I want to delay that for as much as possible. Atarka's Command. Put the land card from your hand to the battlefield. Okay, so they're ramping. So it's big red. I guess there's an argument for playing Den first, but most likely what we're gonna do is we play Den later, then we run Spike Field and Cleansing Wildfire. Trick now is to mess up their mana as much as possible. Drawing extra cards would be nice as well. The thing is, if we're not able to deny it, we are in real trouble. That's why being able to land a Strike It Rich very early is important. So, okay, we pass. This time we will probably land Spreading Seas on Creeping Trailblazer. Elementals. Okay. Interesting. This is actually this is more basic than I thought. It is 4 mana to pump. I might just okay. We're gonna give them a lot of red, so I'm probably just gonna pump start taking out their green. I'm trying to delay running Karn for as long as possible. Yeah, we're going after one color. They probably have more forests, so it's not a big loss. Okay, we have a Ragavan too. And they hit their 5 mana, so most likely we would need to find a way to win with Karn. Oddly enough, the first matchups I had when testing this deck yesterday, lots of non-basics. Blood Moon was very effective. This time is so weird. But then again, this is an awfully weird matchup as it is. It's just plain beatdown. Okay, we lose Ragavan. That's kind of fine. Let's see what are the other effects of Army Slays. Pumps it more, so definitely have to snipe this right away. I will play Karn the Great Creator. Okay, we start with the Liquid Metal Coating combo. Opponent might have something with haste. They're down to their last card. No, opponent concedes. Looks like they actually flooded quite a bit, and we were about to take out all their mana base with the combo. That said, they did have a... Okay, now that one is that's an outlier game. We almost lost to an outlier game. I will be, but hey, that's how Historic All Access goes. It's gonna open a lot of people's eyes when they realize, oh my gosh, Historic is a lot more busted than it actually is. We have probably had a lot of new players in between the last No Banlist and this time, so definitely keeping this one. We do have turn 1 Spike Field. And see what our opponent's running here. Blue-red, so not necessarily going to mess them up quite a bit. Let's see if they okay. This is pretty much bait. But I do suspect they have some sort of burn spell, or it's probably just a cheap. So we need to determine if it's correct to go Blood Moon or not based on the lands they play. Brainstorm. Okay. We could delay it right now, just put it back on top. Yeah, I guess we do that. Nope, that's cyclonic version. Did they really not have a second land? I'm pretty sure you have a second land. Brainstorm. I think they were using it to dig for land, so we're definitely going Blood Moon next turn. It also means that if they did not hit any lands off this, now let's see. Now, if it's just red, we do have it's gonna be their turn to beat us down. We can okay, Maestro's Chatter. Oh, they did hit an island. Okay, so not too bad. We now want to hit our land destruction effects. We can kind of buy time with Cyclonic Rift in the meantime. Yeah, the fact that these don't attack anymore, yeah, it's a bit sad, but we'll take it for what it is. Let's see what our follow-up is now. Also note that Brainstorm without fetch lands is not as good as it is, because you lack the ability to shuffle away the cards that you don't really need. Target there draws 2 cards, sure. So it's now a question of, yeah, we need, if we can hit our burn. Because as it is, we're kind of flooding on lands right now. I guess we could try to get close to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can actually hit 7, though get ready to overload if we need to. Expressive Iteration. Okay, opponent's actually now on dig mode. Being able, yeah, as soon as we can find our land destruction, we're gonna try to take out that island. Also means our opponent is also starting to dig for backup lands because yeah, like this one, they're gonna dig for that. Oh wait, no, they already played the land. We could still channel this, so not. So we're gonna pass on that one. This one might. I'm not also surprised. Oh, I'm also surprised our opponent could easily get could easily start beating us now with Giganta. They do have Giganta as an option. We technically could run Giganta as well. Or we, yeah. Now that I think of it, we could. We don't have any double red or double. We don't have any double red or double blue. I used to run a few counter spells, but I dropped it. So yeah, we don't have those anymore. It's gonna be a question of what does our opponent do in this situation. Like, yeah, they're going for us. That's okay. There's only like 4 copies of this, so that's 12 damage we can account for. There are a few alchemy cards we could add. Snapcaster Mage. He's gonna buy that back. He's basically gunning for it. Sure. Cast it now. So we really want to snipe that blue mana as soon as possible. And also so here you can see that this is a way that we can still lose. The only benefit is that we probably survive. We're surviving a lot longer than we have any right to. Soul Scar Mage. Sure. No, they can still cast it again. They'll probably do that. Yeah, now we just need to stop drawing lands. We need to hit something actionable. Another Cyclonic Rift is fine. Opponent actually has a bit of an aggro plan here. Well, oh, it's actually a Balmor deck. Okay, I want to see our opponent overinvest. I guess I could have waited for them to cast one more spell. Yeah, now the problem is we are... Yeah, go hold. Yeah, the problem now is that, yeah, we haven't hit any of our actual action. We're bound to hit it eventually, or at least ways to clear things up for the time being. Yeah, thankfully we're able to shut up. It also shuts off our Den of the Bugbear, but it shuts off theirs as well. So we're gonna see what their follow-up spell is. So Kenzan. So we will be taking some damage, yeah, until we can find a way to clear these. Oh, there's a Spreading Seas. I don't want to give them a second blue in this case. I actually don't mind giving ourselves a second blue. Okay, we hit Karn, but probably want to wait on that. Let's make another treasure token. So we could easily die in the meantime. But let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So Karn hits something. We don't have anything reasonable to hit with. Yeah, this is probably a very bad matchup for us. Like, I would not mind 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we can hit one more land, I would just get Karn, grab Portal to Phyrexia, hope to survive the next turns. If our opponent is spending time casting Expressive Iteration, we're kinda good. It probably means that they have a blue source or they're just gunning for more bolts. They skimped on the blue source. So the question is, do they have enough damage for us? This is 5. So Karn is not gonna be quite do it actually. Lightning Bolt. Yeah, that would do it. Opponent hit 1, 2, 3 out of 4 bolts. Well, they did draw a lot of cards, so let's give them credit for that one. I guess let's try to go for one more game, or then let's see how it pans out. Yeah, that's probably one of the other ways you can run blue-red. Yeah, if maybe it's an argument that we should have other card draw. Like instead of a braid, we can have okay, let's see. Yeah, definitely keep the Cyclonic Rift is awkward. I also this looks like mono red. I'm gonna test out, see what they actually have. I'm pretty sure they have a few mountains. Yeah, they had some mountains. That hits our mountain as well. So definitely passing. So we can go turn for Karn, but we need to season Pyromancer. Sure. We can ping one of their elemental tokens. Oh, they're also in the Blood Moon deck. Okay, so Great minds think alike, more or less. I guess I do snipe it. We do need to minimize that, but we also need man. Okay, let's hold it for now. Okay, we got Rag. Okay, so we have Ragavan as an option. We can. I'm trying to see if because the way things are going, yeah, they also an Ox of Angonas, so we probably want to. Okay, opponent's hitting their Blood Moon. Yeah, it knocks these out, so I can act. It actually saves me from casting my own Blood Moon, though. It also means that I can play this, and so now I have 6 mana up. Let's see if they have a burn spell. Lightning bolt. This I won't be able. Oh wait, I can lapse it. This one is 8 cards. Okay, so it's also a while. Yeah, so hitting their lightning bolt was actually quite good for us. Then this, if we can hit one more mana and we convince them to exile this. So I'm gonna let that happen. Yeah, reset the board. Opponent casts Blood Moon again to make sure we don't get a hit. But I probably... No, this time I'm going to go Karn. Go Ragavan. So now if they have a lightning, now they will need to have multiple lightning bolts to decide which one they want to go for. They're going Bone Crusher on Ragavan, so in that case we will also do a sanity check. How many cards? 4. Okay, still quite away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Key to the archives is slow. Actually, Key to the Archive might be a good one because we have a Blood Moon to pitch. Yeah, they had the Unholy Heat anyway. I didn't go for the combo because I figured they'd have outs. Lightning bolt to the face. Crimson Grip approach. Okay, hit another cleansing wildfire. So the plan is approach, then we try to start then we start drawing towards it. Dragon's Rage Channeler. Actual Ox. Ooh. Okay, so he did hit an abrade. That's the good news. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'd like to cast this, but we won't survive long enough. But I don't think I can survive long enough anyway. No, this buys me a turn. Let's go for it. Yeah, this is the mono. Wait, how many bolts? We cast one. Oi, that's 3 lightning bolts. We cast one of them, so that's basically 2 that they fired off. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. That extra bolt. My gosh. I think I would not be surprised if, at the rate we're going, I'm not surprised if if all the non-red, non-blue decks have been played out. Like, no, we saw a few green decks. We saw the natural order deck. We did mess that one up pretty badly. Yeah, but it looks like it's blue-red is the way to go this time. So definitely keeping this one. Opponent is on blue-green. I'm also starting to... Okay, Spectral Sailor. Oh, Spectral Sailor. So Bant Spirits is my guess. So I'm probably just gonna pass. Let's delay it for as long as possible. Okay, double spreading seas is not bad. So let's go for this one first. Fairy Mastermind, okay. Yeah, so they actually get to do a second draw. I guess I could have bounced this, but sure, we'll have to let them draw the card. Yeah, I kind of want to play Ragavan instead. Spectral Sailor, okay. So this is basically flyers. Another Dreamroot Cascade. We're gonna Spreading Seas that. We probably want to. We could Cyclonic Rift, not gonna do that much. Night Pack Ambusher. Yeah, blue-green flash. We were unfortunate not to be on the play. So the correct play there would have actually been to go for the cleansing wildfire, etc. So we need to. We're at least getting some life in the meantime. But yeah, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we. Now we have to hold this back. If our opponent has a way to. Yeah, Growth Spiral is fine at this point. I guess we could use cycle. We are forced 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Definitely blocking with Ragavan this. Oh, opponent's holding back. They have lethal, so. So the question is, do they have a counter spell? I want to see if they get greedy. Yeah, they did. Yeah, if I had the Blood Moon, I would not be going after these. I would be going after this. But if they're doing this, that means they're aiming for another Growth Fairy Mastermind. Sure, that's fine. They probably still have another forest, but it does go to ETB tap. And we need to start hitting land, so yeah, this is not a winnable game for us at this point. Missing out all the aggro. At least we get it. Opponent probably drops these two and yeah, Snapcaster Mage forces us to block. Yeah, no way around it. I could play Karn, but that, yeah, we needed another land at that point. Ugh. Kind of not that great a deal. Would the mono red build be better? Hard to say. I think this build is practically fine. But yeah, I would say that if I were to redo this build, I would just add more. I would add a little more. I might go red or red green. So Ancient Grudge main deck. Main deck on liquid metal coating. When it takes a mulligan, so we will mulligans twice, mulligans thrice. Okay, this guy's trolling. It's either that or they're looking for a specific combo, but the days of channel trickery are long gone, so I would not count on that. Yeah, let's do one more. Let's do one more. Let's see if we can. That one didn't really count, but I think we might. I think we have played this one sufficiently. We've seen the ups and downs of the deck. You really need to get going quickly, or you're not going at all. So yeah, the fact that we're pretty much losing every time our opponent goes first for the most part also makes this a harder one. Though in this case, yeah, this one's literally just turn for Karn. We'll see if we can make something out of it. I'm definitely gonna go turn 2 hold up because we need the memory lapse to buy us time. Oh, of course it's Thoughtseize. Opponent probably snipes Ragavan because unless they have removal, in which case they might go for something else. No, they go not for Ragavan, makes sense. So the question now is, what is our opponent's follow-up to this? I definitely play Den next turn. Opponent's actually Jun Colors. They have their own Ragavan. Yep. They hit a Blood Moon, which they're probably not gonna cast. I would have liked to hit that. Oh well, it is what it is. Opponent now just main casting it. We'll see if they have anything for this. No, they were baiting it out. Now, if our opponent is really stuck on mana, I'm going to just play Karn next turn and just snipe the treasure token without tutoring right away. Ragavan, Nimble Pilfer. So I definitely want them to attack first. Oh, it's a Cyclonic Rift. Now they can hardcast it afterwards, which is what they're gonna do. We did hit the Cleansing Wildfire, but question. So I could go. I don't think this guy has basics. No, they probably have a basic or two. Most decks would not be remiss to. Okay, it's a swamp, so we'll leave that there. Now we can start stone raining their. We can start stone raining their other lands now. We're gonna have to take hits from Ragavan for the time being. That's another Ragavan. We're not gonna cast. Yeah, we're gonna lock this out right away. They might have spot removal for this, so I'm gonna just make it harder. We're not going for Fable this time. At least if they go for Karn, they're not taking cards off me anymore. So if I... No, I have to tutor. let's go for the stabilize. Opponent will be able to snipe, but we also have to now check if they have a reanimator strat. They do have a reanimator strat, so that's something to note. Sniping degree. Thoughtseize, we lose Stone Rain. Oh, that's fine. Opponent's just going for Fable for the time being. They probably want to snipe Karn. Oh no, they're not going to snipe Karn, eh? Okay.
Some solutions must be built.
So yeah, I'm just gonna cast both of these. This also might be the cheap unearth, the cheap reanimator. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 9 mana, so I can just gun for Portal to Phyrexia at this point. Shield Red, that's fine. Yeah, we gun for Portal, and we can probably just let these guys duke it out. The problem is, yeah, we're not gonna. Oh no, I goofed up. I was supposed to animate this. I would have survived one. Karn would have survived one more, but in this case, yeah, they're just casting another Fable. Okay. So opponent's now gonna have a ton of mana. Yeah, I goofed up on that one. I could have kept Karn alive if I had remembered to animate this. It would have been a big delay, but it's still better than nothing. I guess we do animate this now. Yeah, I should have done this last time. Minx and Boo. What does this do?
The sun is warm. The air is sweet. He will never rinse.
Okay, so by
He will stomp out evil.
okay, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we needed maybe I should have just taken the hit.
I will fight for my friends. I will not stop.
I could 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm more likely to cast Cityscape Leveler. I could also get Key, but yeah, we'll go for Cityscape Leveler. Let's see if our opponent has a way to pitch it.
Go big or actually go big. Just go big.
If we can hit a lot of things that we want to hit, actually. Opponent might even just go for the draw X cards. Yeah, they're gonna just oh no, they're just going for the
He
pump.
will never rinse.
So let's see, if he goes after Karn, I let it go. No other way around it. But I might as well gain life while I'm at it. no reason not to gain life, considering that Shieldred is draining us little by little. Let's see what card we draw off this one. It'll be funny if it's another card, but yeah, no. Well, we're gonna need that next turn. Let's see, maybe our... Now what our opponent could also do is, our opponent could pitch, okay, just making a ton of creatures here. Planning to go really sideways, I suppose. That's one way to do it.
We will stomp out evil. Attack, my wily friend. Attack!
That actually, so they draw a lot of cards, but that actually nets us additional blockers. It does also net them a lot of life. That is actually a neat combo for the most part. Do they have another? They must have hit the multiple fatal pushes at this point. Yeah, unfortunately, we were not able to control the situation. I would have to Cityscape Leveler. I would have to Cityscape Leveler. Ooh, maybe we're dead anyway. Yeah, we're dead anyway. Ah, that was a... Yeah, there's a bit of fault on that one. Opponent just simply chained off too much. We probably are lacking removal here. I guess if I were to redo this, I would just stick to mono red. Just go ham on the removal because you're gonna need it a lot. But hey, there you go. You will get wins with this one, no doubt. But you're just gonna have to be patient. There are gonna be plenty of matchups where you can get the wins on this one. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode of Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications and whatnot. Do let me know what you are running for this all access event. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you guys again next time. Take care. God bless. Stay safe wherever you are. Have a great week, everyone. Take care.